from the peak, Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder prepare to take the floor. And it's back to Miami for the Heat at the conclusion of today's game. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. Two elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
And, you know, for the Heat, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Yeah, they sure are. I mean, you don't find many experts who are willing to predict anywhere near this level of success.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Right there, we saw Bosh opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
And one of Goran Dragic's greatest traits, Greg, excelling in the open court. High-energy point guard, a lot like you, speed to burn, very smart guy, coveted by many.
He really is. And, Kevin, he transitions from defense to offense as quickly as anyone in the league, a la Tony Parker, except he's also equally adept at facilitating for others and spotting up for the three, or just taking it to the rack himself.
Bosh, a screen on. Durant, Dang with it, guarded now by Durant. Whiteside sets the pick for Wade. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Dang gets a wide open look, and it's off from... Three-point range. Heat on D, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And we're able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
No style points earned for sure, Greg, in that game. But they did hit the big shots when they needed them. And oftentimes it's not what you do as much as when you do it.
Wade kicks to Whiteside. And it's Wade penetrating. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
And Dwayne Wade, as we know, one of the best in the business at blocking shots from that off-guard position. Hard to think of a guard who has had as many swats as Dwayne Wade in the past couple decades. One of the best ever.
Greg, you're talking about Wade on the blocks. Last season, he climbed up to 6th all-time in blocks, Clark, by an NBA guard.
Amazing. Actually has the most blocks of any player who is his height or shorter in NBA history. Even with his explosiveness waning, his timing and savvy allow him to still be effective blocking shots.
Well, one thing that you can always say about Dwayne Wade is that he is at his best when the game is on the line. He truly lives for the big moments.
He does, and Wade has been in so many of those big moments over the course of his career. 5 trips to the NBA Finals, and he really does thrive under pressure. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that. And for Wade, when it comes to being clutch, a lot of it is experience. I mean, it's not just during the playoffs. He knows when to step up in the fourth quarter during the regular season. very productive in the fourth quarter from a scoring standpoint.
Here's Roberson. Wade is covering. Durant against Dang. Releases. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Wade averaged 7 points in the fourth quarter of last season. That was third most in the NBA. A big part of it is how he can create his own shot. When the game is on the line, you want him on the floor with the ball in hand.
And he gets it to go.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Bosh against Ibaka. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Dragic the pass to Wade. Whiteside a screen on Ibaka. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Marvelous lead pass, and he... throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Chris Bosh.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Anderson is checked in for Whiteside. Stoudemire comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Green and for Dwayne Wade. And the Thunder making a switch here. Collison's out there. Dragic dishes to Stoudemire. The drive by Green. And his first shot of the game, no good.
On that.
Singler passes to Cantor. And Augustine kicks to Collison. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And watching Nick Collison, he makes all the hustle plays, all the little plays, the things that really will not show up in a score sheet, stat sheet. For over a decade, he's had that role and embraced it.
And Kevin, the other thing he does as a veteran is a coach knows what he's going to get. He doesn't make the mistakes that some players make. And while he's not going to be a great scorer in the post or a high-flying rim protector, his game really is built on intelligence and toughness. And so positioning for charges, making open mid-range jump shots, all the unsung things that help a team win games.
The drive by Green. Dragic with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
On the wing, Singler. Trying to find Cantor. Gets it to him. Anderson with the block. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. Offensive rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Collison inside. He's against Stoudemire. Second shot opportunity. And Cantor throws it down.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength, just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it. Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help break the love for his attitude and ability to be, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
It's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2, and it's Cantor in at center. Whiteside a screen on Waiters. Green, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Kevin Durant. And for Gerald Green, another productive year last season coming off the bench. Though it was a smaller role, a small step back from the season before when he started over half the games for the Suns.
Well, there was a log jam in Phoenix at the wing position last season. He certainly matured, though, as he never complained about not starting, just went out and did his job.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Andre Robertson comes in for Waiters. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Miami.
For Gerald Green, it's hard to not think about the star that could have been. The 18th pick in the 2005 draft, right out of high school. It was basically athleticism and upside in his game then. He's finally made it in the NBA now, but has improved with skills and guile in place of explosiveness.
Dang for 3. The offensive rebound. Bosh can't hit. The Thunder leading by 9. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. Ibaka down low. He's covered by Bosh. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And talking about Gerald Green, it seems like he's been in the league forever. But he was only 29 years old last season. By and large, he's avoided major injury, so he's still got plenty of tread left on those tires if he wants to keep going at it for a little while longer.
And he sinks the second. The Heat trail by 10. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Rick, as you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Riley Clark kind of molded him in his image.
And it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to them.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Bosch. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them. Down the stretch. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Thanks, Doris. And here's Westbrook from the arc, and that one's good. Westbrook's got his third basket of the night right there.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Wade kicks to Bosch. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
And Westbrook, here we go. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Robertson dishes to Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook against Green. Second chance shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Hassan Whiteside of Miami had the breakout year of all breakout years. Clark, he blew up in the right way last season. Averaged a double-double over 48 games.
Yeah, and great to see for Whiteside because he did have some issues prior to the breakout year, and it's nice to see him find his stride and produce with that awesome talent he has. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Thunder with some changes. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Miami, Stoudemire comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Winslow subbed in for Luol Deng. Roberson the pass to Collison. The Thunder with another miss.
And talking about Whiteside, he isn't completely out of the woods yet. I mean, after a couple of ejections last season, his teammates publicly condemned his actions. They questioned his maturity. Challenged him to be more reliable, and for the most part, he was after those incidents.
Now Augustine, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Passes it to Adams. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And you know, the thing about Whiteside, guys, when he's right, he's an unbelievable game changer. Second in the league in blocked shots last season. Also posted the second best field goal percentage. The guy can play if he keeps his head squarely on his neck.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Really impressed with their post play so far.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Dion Waiters checked in for the Thunder. And then for Miami, Anderson, he's checked in for Bosch. And it's Dragic in for Gerald Green.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Collison with a screen on Dragic. Dragic against Augustine. Raiders on the wing. They set the pick. Pass to Adams. From down in the low post, it goes. Adams has got 4 this quarter.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Dragic kicks to Wade. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Back to Dragic. Inside, it's stolen by Adams, and pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Raiders no luck.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Dragic against Augustine. Dragic dishes to Stoudemire. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Stoudemire's got his first 2 points of the night. Oklahoma City leading by 8. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Adams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Augustine against Dragic. To the left wing. Winslow wide open. He fires. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And so we conclude the first half. Thunder out in front, up by 8. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach, with this type of ball game, what needs to happen in order for you to pull out a win tonight?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
Coach, thank you so much. Guys, handling both.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie, from the get-go, it was Oklahoma City who came out strong. Their sharp focus and apparent preparation for the match. Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Without question, Serge Ibaka displaying his skills today.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Here's Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. And it's Dragic in at the point guard position. Here's Adams. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That one misses. Well, a scary moment for Chris Bosh last year. He had to be shut down, Greg, as we all know, for the season after a blood clot was found in his lung.
You know, and Kevin, it really puts basketball in perspective. I mean, it happened right after the trade deadline, and obviously a huge blow to the Heat in terms of their push for the postseason. But fortunately, it looks like he's going to make a full recovery and have a huge impact this season.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Yeah, a moment here to see the numbers for Dwayne Wade. He's been more than solid over the last month, putting up about 18 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Sure, you know, most guys would be satisfied with that stat line, but he's built for more.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Dragic has got 7 points in the game.
You know, the Heat never really came back after losing Bosh. His presence on both ends of the floor is hard to replace, and they missed him a bunch.
Durant in the corner. No good. Bosh with some nice D.
Hey, guys, I know I speak for everybody. Glad to see Chris Bosh back out on the floor. I mean, blood clots can be a very scary thing for anyone. And I think everyone is happy he's been able to make a full recovery.
The Heat have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for...
And it was a very public falling out between Goran Dragic and the Suns front office. That was a real tense few weeks there before ultimately he was traded.
Westbrook, no good. And here's Miami. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Green. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. The Heat third.
You know what? As a group, they've been very effective. It's not one guy just crashing the boards. It's a total team effort and a team attitude with this group. That's why they rank amongst the league leaders in rebounding.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And, of course, Dragic was traded to Miami last season. Said he felt betrayed by the Suns front office, which spurred him wanting out of Phoenix into South Florida.
Yeah, you know what? We'll never know the whole truth about that situation, but Dragic said they told him one thing with personnel and did something else.
Pass to Roberson. Here's Westbrook, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook. Got 9.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Back to Whiteside. The good-looking shot from the wing. Whiteside's got the lead up to 1 now for the Heat.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Kicks to Robertson. He dishes it to Ibaka. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's Westbrook again missing. The Heat have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. The drive by Bosh. Shot's good. And it's a 3-point Heat lead.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Ibaka. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's good. That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Cantor. Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Augustine kicks to Waiters. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Dragic. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That is his first personal foul.
Dragic against Augustine. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That's his first foul. Adams, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka.
Steven Adams.
The drive by Green. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Green's got 11.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Dragic against Augustine. Collison with a screen on Dragic. Three-pointer Augustine. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Heat leading by 5. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And it's Green missing. Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Tipped away. It's stolen by Adams. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Goran Dragic. He's been a factor for them over the last month. Second in steals, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And, you know, back to your original point, I mean, he's just a tireless worker, plays that hard-nosed on-ball defense. Most guys just can't shake him.
Right wing. There's Winslow. Miami no good on that time either. Thunder trailing by 5. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Goran